All right, welcome, everybody. It is Saturday, November 15th, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, or whatever time it happens to be where you are, because you are watching us right now. It is time for Ask Us Anything, and I know today is going to be a busy day. So if you have questions, here's how we go about doing this. Go ahead and type your question in the chat, in the Zoom chat here, and we will call on you in the order in which we receive the chat, or even better, ask a question directly to one of us here in the community. Very simple to do. Put your cursor on the middle of the screen where you see my face. On the bottom, there are a bunch of buttons, one of which says raise hand. Click on that. And again, we will call on you in the order in which we receive your request. That's how simple it is. We got a lot of exciting things to share, so please pay attention here in the beginning, because I'm going to introduce a gentleman who was part of a call earlier today. He is a mentor. He is a guide, a GPS to success. He is an incredible person, and most importantly, our dear friend. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mr. Robert Hollis.
Well, thanks each and every one of you. I love and appreciate you. And Craig, thank you so much, the hostess with the mostest. It is pretty exciting to see a lot of new faces on here, and then also some faces we haven't seen in a while. So thank you very much, all of you, for getting on here. What I'll do is I'll just start out. We'll go straight into questions. Let's let Jim go first because Jim got like sort of the end. But just to share with you guys a quick announcements very quickly is today I was on a call, and the company that I've been with for 7 years and 7 months, we've made $5.3 million. The owner of that company decided to take us to the next step. And the next step was, the best thought is for us to merge with a company that's 29 years old, that's been doing $200 million a year for years, and a really, really incredible hero product. I mean, I've been doing this industry for 39 years, and never, ever, ever have I had a product that's this documented. It's like, it's a crack up to me. But at the same time, it's most of the big names in the nutrition world are just starting to talk about it. So it sort of makes me feel even better back when I got involved with MDC, and there wasn't anybody that had better CBD than HempWorks. It makes it pretty easy to market. You want the best, and so yeah, what I'll do is I'm going to refer a bunch of you guys back. Of course, Craig, let's give Craig a hand again. It'll probably take the company a while before they get the replay up and get it online so they can start sharing it. But you can go to youtube.com/Robert Hollis, and Craig's already got the video there. So let's give it up for Craig, because a lot of people are like, well, I wasn't there. Can I get to see it? And, ask people to go ahead and watch that. And, and I know there's another video that just came out on billiondollarrun.com. Matt's probably grabbed that already and on our YouTube channel. So, my team, we always stay ahead of everyone. So it's fun, because I'll make a big prediction here and some of you guys can laugh about it. But now that Josh Zwagil is in the field, we'll get to just see how good he is. So we'll see when they hand out awards whose name gets called out after Josh's. So yeah, I'm pretty excited because documentation beats conversation. So let's go ahead and open it up right away and just answer the questions the best that we can. I want you guys a quick announcement is I've decided to sign under Chris Robinson as my sponsor. So Chris Robinson is just someone I think we both have the same values, and we really, really appreciate each other, and we really helped each other even though we wasn't in each other's lines. So Chris is going to let us know exactly, but I heard that there's going to be a number of, some person's going to be all about the product. I got to hear it from Mike, but man, if you guys now know the name of the company, you go on YouTube and put in Immunotech, and I'll tell you right now that there's hardly any network marketing company that's got a bigger, better YouTube channel than they do. And so the more that you search for testimonials and stories and stuff like that, you're going to run across some of the stuff that I ran across. And it's sort of neat to jump in with the company and go, I need all this to market you. And they go, here it is. And I'm not bragging, but I've already signed up 11 people as customers front level to me, not affiliates. And all I sent them was the link that the company provided. So Immunitech English / Hollis, same one I use in MDC. Because when you go to that page, don't you know there's always two groups of people, right? There's a group of people that when I looked at that page and went through the page and seen all the documentation and a link to the athletes and a link to the research and the science, I was going like, there's going to be some people that are going to look at that website and go, I think I can do better and create my own website. It is like, maybe you can. But for me, building a business is all about duplication. It's all about duplication. So, even Josh freaked out because as soon as I bought my package, I just took that and posted it in the group. And Josh is like, damn, that's smart. It's like, hey, here's what you do. Here's the action. This is all you got to do. And it's like, he's pretty funny. He's like, so everyone, when you get your package, make sure you post it. I'm like, yeah, mine's already there with my link. And so I think you guys have seen that, but I'll share it here. But yeah, am I sharing the right one?
You got your full screen sharing, and we just saw the Zoom image.
Got it. Thank you. So you see it now?
There it is.
But yeah, as soon as we get done here, this is exactly what I'll post on my Facebook, my other social medias. Because people will look at it and go, I wonder what he's doing. And then they're going to go to immunitech.com / Hollis, and they're going to see all the information that I needed to make the decision. This business is pretty fun, pretty simple. But let's get the answers. Jim, let's go to Jim first, please.
All right, just a reminder for everybody, and I see hands up. There are a lot of people with their hands up, so we're going to go through them. Please, if we don't answer your question, or if we answer your question, because there are several people that have their hands up or that have notified me they want to share, we're going to get through them. Okay, so I've got right now Coach Bob, John Tier, Arthur Waino, Bill Shoemaker. I got a question from Jane Faulkner. So we got lots to go through. Let's get it started. Jim Williamson, let me see there you are. Go ahead, unmute yourself and please share with us.
I'm not used to being the first one to ask a question. Usually other people jump in front, but this is a rare treat. So regarding the product, I saw the Zoom and I was able to catch different parts of it, but you mentioned the price point, and I haven't had a chance to go to this website. I will once I get home today,
right,
and get signed up and everything else. But what price point is it at right now, and what other products do they offer, and what do you see this in regards to placement in the industry? It seems like this is well placed and well positioned and perfectly timed. But I wanted to get your thoughts on all of that.
Yeah. Well, Jim, just like any other company, one of the unique things is they'll always have different packages, different price packages for people, because it all depends on what is good for one is not good for others. So my first thing that I would suggest to everyone is, just go to the Immunitech website, go to their YouTube channel. They also have all their social media. But really take the time to go, wow, which product would I like to do? Which products would I try? Because not everyone's going to be able to afford to buy the package. You know what I mean? And that's always been what it is in the industry. Me, I'm learning as fast as I can. So I will be on the webinars that they have on Monday. But if you know me, I will find a way for people to be able, and I know that it might be Jane's question as well, but I've always been able to find a way for somebody to do as little as possible to make money so they can continue to get in. Because I still say to this day, Jim, if my mentor looked at me and said, if you don't come in at the highest package, we can't work with each other, I would have never gotten this industry.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so what I love most about the site too is it's got a lot of documentation on testimonials about the different products as well. So I'm not going to be able to answer your question directly because
Okay.
I just don't know the price points yet. And to be brutally honest, I don't know where you are. That's personal for you and I. But if you want to reach out to me personally and go, listen, this is where I'm at, what I think. So there we go. I know that you guys know that people that are really good at sales, Josh Zwagil being one of them, there's going to be a lot of fear of loss that's involved with this because that's just how people are. So, based on the webinar that I watched, it's like, the Black Friday sale started today. And if you guys listen to it, all the Black Friday sales that people can buy stuff from the MDC site, the volume will be calculated and paid through the Immunitech compensation plan. Now, you're not going to get paid on all the people that are buying stuff underneath you if you're not qualified in the Immunitech comp plan. So it's like, I know there's going to be some people that are going to be going, I've had a number of people already reach out to me and they go, did I hear that right? And I go, yeah, you heard that right. So all the volume for the Black Friday sales will be accumulated in our Immunitech. And the compensation plan pays better than MDC's. That's just a huge heads up, which is pretty crazy. But Jim, any other questions?
No. How do we sign up under you? Where's your link to sign up under and everything?
Are you currently an active person with MDC?
Yes.
Okay, look for the email first, but
Okay.
look for an email that you got. Make sure it's the email address. Some people have multiple positions, but make sure it's your main one that you have an email on. And if that link doesn't work, they're telling me that you can log into your MDC back office, and the first tab on top will be Immunitech.
And that was shared during the webinar, which we have posted, by the way.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm excited about this, and I know it's going to be a little awkward, and there's going to be a lot of learning curve, and it's kind of a position heal thyself kind of a thing where we're going to have to get in there and wallow around in it and be comfortable with being uncomfortable for a while until we get up to speed, and that's just the nature of it. And don't be afraid of it; just jump in. The water's fine. So
me, if you look at my 39-year career in this industry, but if you look at 63 years of my life, I don't mean to be emotional about this, but man, God's got my back every step of the way. So I look at my whole life as I just look at my whole life as miracle to miracle to miracle to miracle. And for those of you that are basically going, why would Josh do this? It's here's the brutal honesty is they made a lot of changes once they went through the momentum of CBD. And so it took us from 10 to 100 to 170 million. And then once it got to 170 million, and uneducated people found out that they could buy CBD anywhere, gas station, anywhere. They don't care. Most people in the world do not care how much better your product is. They just don't care. And so when it became that saturation, that Josh has done a lot of things to try to reinvent us, and unfortunately has not. And there's a lot of companies that fit in that deal, like Blockbuster and Kodak. And, there's a lot of companies that just couldn't figure themselves out. That's why we don't go to yahoo.com or bing.com, right? And so.
Or MySpace. What was it? MySpace or whatever it was?
Yeah. And so I'm really happy that Josh did this. And I don't even care if this gets back to him. Because we've been on a live, all of us flew and met with Josh. And then we talked before we did this thing. And Chris Robinson goes, oh my God, I called a toll-free customer service and they picked up and answered my question.
That hasn't happened in a while. That's nice.
So Josh a little bit was getting beat up, you know what I mean? And then another leader went out and went, we're going to go crazy. what's the chances of some of the product being sold out? And the owner said, never. Never. In 25 years, they've never had a back order. And right away, you want to go,
I look forward to proving him wrong.
yeah. So then there was, I won't tell you the leader, but the leader reached out and said, you really believe that we can't put you in back order? He goes, no, we have this thing called inventory control that runs on a computer. We know when to have more product, and we own the manufacturer.
Whoa. Okay.
So they own the manufacturer. They also own all the raw material to make the product. So it's like,
so they're not white labeling. They're not white labeling the product. They are manufacturer. They're the source manufacturer, and
all the 79 patents on the product is when you really dig into the science of it. I won't get off track here, but I'm so excited about it now that I can talk about it. But listen to this, Jim. They did $25 million worth of research, including the patents. And so listen to this statement. This product has been scientifically proven to help children that has autism. Now, Jim, how many companies have we been in where you go, hang on, you can't say that. That's product claims. No, according to the university that did this test, they're the ones that said that all the children that they put on the Immunotech product and people that were not put on it, that people that had autism became more verbal and less sensitive. So
I've got a great nephew that's autistic. So
yeah, and so get this, it makes me want to cry because they have a scientific study on Parkinson's. They got a scientific study on your immune system. They have all these studies on glutathione. So there's all these companies that say they got a glutathione product. This company has tested their product against them, and their product did not do what our product does. So they not only consolidate.
It's both wonderful and then exciting for the people that you can help.
So they're now, like you heard, you're going to see a lot of other presentations on this. But right now, Joe Rogan and Gary Brecka, John Jones, all these people out there are now saying that the number one thing that you need to work on for your body right now is glutathione. Stop looking at everything else. This is the number one thing you need to build. And then they go, now all of them are promoting a product.
Sure.
But the product is usually either synthetic or it's a product that doesn't get your body to do this. So now listen to this and I'll get off this. There's 26 studies that this company has proves scientifically in studies that your glutathione levels will go up immediately while taking this product.
So the absorption level is very good.
Yeah. And so even how you mix it and everything is like and when I heard that it's all, so if you guys go to YouTube and put in, glutathione and see some of these doctors that talk about it, and it was funny, there's a doctor out there that talks for an hour on glutathione, and then at the end he says the only product out there is Immunical.
Oh, wow.
So, I know that Coach Bob, man, he loves doing documentation on websites. I mean, he is going to have testimonials. He's going to have everything. It's going to be really, really fun, Jim.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us be a part of this, Robert.
You bet. Thank you. I mean, honestly, if people wanted to ask me why we're at where we are right now, there's a lot of people like Chris Robinson and myself, and even Judy Stallings, John. There's a lot of us that didn't know that we're all praying for the same thing.
Very cool.
All
I need to know is that you believe in it and you're doing it, and then I'm like, okay, that's it.
Because I don't have to worry about anybody influencing Mauricio on changing the company. Do you guys hear how important that is? Because for a while, Josh has been bringing other people in the company, and what he's done to try to help them. If they've influenced him to change the company, including adding products or changing the comp plan or doing all this other stuff. Now the person that makes that decision is one owner, and that's Mauricio, and he's not going to do it.
Nice.
So we get to follow a proven track record of people that are before us. I don't know if you guys caught this one other thing too. They just did a promotion, and I think that you needed to do I'll just say one thing. There's so many things. Do you guys understand that I just bought the package? I think it was $597.
Yeah, their founders pack.
Listen to this, the founders pack. And the points that go into the compensation plan is 2,000. To show you how unique this company is, I've never ever found a company that was smart enough to do that. Usually it's like, hey, I give you $300. And they go, okay, great. We give you 100 points. And you're like, that sucks. See, most people couldn't explain a compensation plan. But if I give you 300 and you give me $100 in points or volume, I just know that sucks. I can't tell you all the stuff in the comp plan. So when he was explaining the comp plan to us a little bit, he says, now, if you come in with the founders package, you got 2,000 points. And you've already became the entrepreneur or whatever the first deal is. And he says, you 3 other people in it, you get the next rank advance and you get your money back. And I'm going like, why hasn't anybody heard of this company?
Right. How often do they pay? Real quick.
Weekly.
Stop.
Yeah, so I love you, Jim. So let's get to the next question, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, Jim.
Sorry,
these are
man.
Yeah, these are valuable questions, and everybody, if we can kind of get the answers out really quick, that's great. So, but thank you very much, Jim. Appreciate that. Okay, got a few more coming in. So, if you have your hands raised, I see the ones hands raised. Sandy Baker, Coach Bob, Arthur Waino, you guys are coming up. I know. Yeah. So, Bill Shoemaker, though, he's got his hand up right next. Yay! So, Bill, go ahead, unmute yourself, and please share.
Thank you, Craig. You are amazing.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, brother. I am so excited that I'm shaking.
Yeah, I'm freaking out. I'm good freaking out.
And it's funny that when you mentioned Herbalife the other day,
yeah,
I was in Herbalife in 1983.
The heydays.
And that was before you were in network marketing.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't get in until 87.
But the problem is I didn't have very good mentors. Plus, I was an alcoholic. But in the beginning, I had this excitement because I love health products.
Yeah.
And that's what Herbalife was all about. So, wow. So, got my founders pack. Excited about that. I actually had to borrow money to get it, though.
Oh, it'll be worth it, man. I
know. It's had no doubt in my mind.
Everything is timing. Everything is timing. It's like the other day I talked about, because a lot of you are from Unlimited Wisdom. And I just been saying this thing, and I remember that my mentor shared this with me the first time I met him. And I just forgot about it. And so now when people ask about, well, I don't understand. And I go, well, what if I had a puppy and you love puppies and you asked if you could pet it or hold it, and I said yes. So now you're holding a puppy or whatever little animal you would love to have. For Arthur, a cat, little kitten, right? And then you say to people, okay, could you do me a huge favor and explain to me what you're feeling right now, what you're going through? So what my mentor used to say all the time is, how many of you have had an ice cream cone? Okay, great. Now you're sitting across from somebody that has never had an ice cream cone. And they look at you and go, well, how's it taste? How's it feel? It's like, listen, taste, here. Here. And we sometimes just become too technical and just like, oh my God, come up with all this stuff. So, there's going to be people that are verbally going to say everything. Like if you guys wanted to know what kind of presentation I would do, I wouldn't, because I'll use everything that they're doing. But I feel like if someone wanted to do a presentation, all they would do is log on to Immunitech, click on Immunical, and just start scrolling while you're recording your screen and talk about the stuff that they're looking on the site. And then you're done. I've just never seen anything. There's so many little things, like all the athletes. I think they got over 100 athletes that endorse the product, including, gold medalist Olympians. And listen to this. None of them get paid. None of them get paid. And I'm going like, who does that? You really got to have a kick-ass product for people to endorse it and give you their endorsements without getting paid. So I'm excited, Bill. Welcome to the family.
Me too. And I'm telling you, if Lucas isn't excited right now after you just said that about autism.
Oh, man.
Can you
imagine his? Can you imagine? No, I'm not imagining. It's going to happen. Lucas will have his own personal testimonial about his own daughter.
How big is that?
On the product.
God.
Over.
So one other question. So I know you're full force promoting this. How does that relate to Unlimited Wisdom? Are you going?
Well, here's always the way that I've always been about what group that I had. I have always said to people, if there's a couple of things that they need to do, if they don't love themselves and work on their mindset, they're never going to achieve anything. So that's still where Unlimited Wisdom will be for me. So Unlimited Wisdom, now I'm going to put a couple of paid tiers in there. And then after I get done putting those paid tiers, and then people that promote Unlimited Wisdom will get 40% of whatever someone pays me. But I will do what I've always done. I will be focused on building Unlimited Wisdom more than ever. And then inside of Unlimited Wisdom, there's always going to be people that are going to reach out to me or reach out to anybody in there and go, I need a way to quit my job. I need a way. I know AI is taking my job. I need a way to supplement my income. And that's when they can talk about whatever opportunity in, but probably a lot of people inside Unlimited Wisdom will be in Immunitech.
Right, but how are you promoting both at the same time? That's what confuses me.
Easy. I will make live posts about Immunitech and live posts about Unlimited Wisdom. But I'll never ever. I won't have Immunitech inside Unlimited Wisdom.
Well, no, that's not what it's about.
Right.
I understand that. Right.
Yeah. So my thing has always been, if people can't make a decision, or they say, here's what usually happens, Bill, is again, very quickly peak interest, right? So I'm saying, Bill, listen, if you would like some more love in your life, more joy, more happiness, in your life, who do you know? Who do you know that would like that stuff? Well, me. Great. I'll send you a link and let me invite you, and send you a link and get you involved in Unlimited Wisdom.
Okay.
Because if people go in there and they don't activate and they don't engage and they don't watch any of the classrooms, they don't get any on our schedule, our calls are 7 live ones that we do, what is really the chances of them doing a business opportunity and being any good at it?
Right. So it's kind of like a sorting.
That's all it is.
Right.
So
I just, yeah.
I've always led with community, and from there they'll plug into the opportunity or the product if they choose to do so. But I've always treated this people business as a ministry. So
Right.
I want to give them value. And for those of you that have watched anything with Alex Hermosi, the reason that he broke a Guinness Book of World Record is because he gives everything away before he has something in there to purchase. So if someone went into Unlimited Wisdom right now and clicked through the classrooms and seen how many videos are in each classroom, if people don't think that's value, then they don't know how to evaluate value. Well, if we didn't have the classrooms and the recorded videos, if someone just said, wait a minute, this group of people do a live every day, if they don't see that value, they probably don't understand value. If they looked at all the people that are contributing, that have flames, that are, 6, 7, 8, now soon to be 9 with Melody, if people don't see those people and how much they contribute to unlimited wisdom and support each other, they don't see the value. And then we have recess and the fun tab. So, we're have that personal side as well. So yeah, I think in your mind, let me do this one, Bill. There is a huge difference between going to church and going to Bible study. Right?
Done both.
Which there's a huge difference in admitting that you have an alcohol problem or some kind of addiction and actually showing up at the meetings.
Yeah, got to
See
show
what I
up.
mean? So a person can say, I got involved with Alcohol Anonymous. When did you go to the last meeting? I haven't been in a meeting in years. And you're going like, maybe you should stop saying that first part. So don't look at them as being different. Just look at them as, there's just a way for us to be able to get people. Here is perfect. The reason that I've always shared a group with somebody, if I still was doing Facebook, I sort of am giggling a little bit how advanced we are with this family with unlimited wisdom versus a Facebook group. So right now they're building a tag ad message, tag message. I was doing that with Facebook messages before John Milton and Josh Zwagil knew that there was network marketing. I mean, they're that young. I'm not trying to brag, but man, you try to find something in a Facebook group today. It's like, I look at what we have with school and I'm going like, I'm not telling anybody. But there's only one way that I'm aware of where you can get people to know, like, and trust you and get a feeling of our community before they decide to work with any of us.
Right.
And
That's
so
awesome.
I just look at this as part of the treasure map, Bill.
Right.
Let me share one other thing since you brought this up. There's in a perfect close of a presentation, so you have a 7th step of an effective presentation. And in the close, there's really only a couple of things that people need to know, right? And the first one is, does this work? That's testimonials. So it's either testimonials about the product or testimonials on how much money people are making. Got it? So then once they see, wow, there's a testimonial on the product, on the opportunity. So that gets them. So they're like, who are you? And what is this? So then once they see the testimonials, the only other thing is would I use this product or be interested in this? And when they cover that one, guess what the third one is? Okay, if I make a decision, is anybody going to help me? Is there any mentors? Is there any coaches? Is there any training? So here's my genius. I'll say it's genius. Is I think that people want to feel the last part first. Because if they have no interest, they don't give a shit about the testimonials. And they're not interested in really figuring out whether it's not for them if they don't have anyone to hold their hand and help them. So years ago, that's when I flipped everything that I did. And I said, why don't I plug them into something that makes them immediately feel like we're always there to help them, that we got their hand, that if they want to learn how to do this simplistically. And I was the only guy that I've been aware of in network marketing that wanted to bring people in, make them feel good, and show them what to do before I even talked about the opportunity. And it's been my little hidden magic, you know? So people are in there and they're going like, oh my God, there's people here to answer questions. There's people here to be able to support me. I reached in here and a lot of people welcomed me. And it's like, I haven't even made a decision or given anybody any money yet. And I can see that there's a group of people here to help me. That's been my magic.
Incredible, brother.
Find out what everybody else is doing, do the exact opposite.
Well, you just answered my question. Thank you for that.
Good. I'm glad you brought it up. You very rarely do you say anything in any meetings that we have that doesn't allow God to be able to use me to explain it very, very clearly.
Hey, I re-engaged with Think and Grow Rich, or not Think and Grow Rich, the Science of Getting Rich.
You told us.
And listening to the replays, I can't believe that I was there and what I was coming out of my mouth was a complete lie. Complete lie. It's like
sometimes
it's what I wanted, but
sometimes you look at yourself in the past and it was your truth at that time.
Right.
By the way, just total side note. Terry and I last night, I think it's on Netflix, watch Eddie Murphy's documentary. Holy cow, is it good? Oh my God, it's about him and his life. Did you guys know that Jay Leno was this way when I seen it as well? And he's going, you know, I've never smoked, I've never drank. You know what I mean? I've never done any drugs. And people are like, what? And he goes, oh yeah. He says, I just show up, and as soon as a certain group of people showed up, started doing that, I'd jump. And the person went, why? And this chokes me up, man, even when I seen him say that. Is he said, well, I already had an imagination of a journey that I needed to do. So when I was 18, still in high school and got on SNL, it was just part of my journey to where I was going. And he said, so when I ended up around some of the most incredible, famous people on the planet, I just went, I'm not going to be around a group of people that are using substances that would stop me from hitting my goals, from hitting my imagination. And I'm just like, damn. And so you got to watch the documentary, because there was one part in there where David Spade was on SNL. And he says, I just want to do a tribute to a falling star. And it was a picture of Eddie Murphy. And he just had gotten the raspberry for one of the movies that he did. I don't remember what it was. And Eddie Murphy explained it this way. He went, nothing shows up on a skit that we see unless it goes through a lot of people. A lot of people. And are you telling me that everyone that made a decision that allowed David Spade to say that I was a falling star actually believed it? F them. And he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something that no one else has done. And that's when he came out and did that movie where he was every character in the entire movie. And people went, oh my God. He plays like, you know, the barbershop scene, even the white Jewish guy. I didn't know that was him. I don't remember what it was called.
Coming to America.
No, it wasn't Coming to America. It was the professor.
Nutty Professor?
The Nutty Professor. But he's done a number of them, right? And so you see Chris Rock and you see Kevin Hart and you see Chappelle. They're all in the deal, and they're going, you want to talk about a ripoff? Any one of those characters in those shows could have won an Oscar all by themselves, and Eddie Murphy did them all. You know what I mean? He said if you would have just took one character in there, his emotions and how he acted, he did different voices. And I was going like, man. And they said, so why haven't you ever gotten an Oscar? And he said, because the first time they let me on stage introducing somebody, I told everyone they wasn't going to give me one. So sorry to get off track there, you guys, but man, it was inspirational. Holy cow.
So what I want to say about the science of getting rich is that I bought the book about 30 years ago and read it.
Yeah.
And I read it, but I just didn't get it. And with the series of the master class, I was listening to it before, but I just didn't hear it. But now I'm hearing it. Now I'm reading the book. I've got a study guide in the book and just dissecting it. And it says, this is the only book you need to read until you become rich. Leave everything else out. Every day, you got to focus on this.
I couldn't agree more, Bill.
Every day. Yeah.
I love you, brother.
I love you too, man. Thank you.
You bet.
Bill, thank you so much, and appreciate those comments. And again, for those of you looking for some of the links, we have shared those in the meeting chat. So please, hang in there. You can go ahead and copy those links, or we will have them available at the conclusion of this video, and I'll tell you exactly how to get them from there. So let's go ahead and move right along. We've got.
I wish I had some boost for TJ to keep him awake.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, she can watch the replay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, hang in there, Tej. Hang in there. We got you. All right. Coming up next, let's see. We've got John Tier, Sandy Baker, Coach Bob, John, and Arthur Wainyo. Arthur's hand is up. He was next. So, Arthur, go ahead, unmute yourself, and please share with us.
Hey, Robert. How are you?
Wonderful, blessed, and highly favored and deeply loved. How are you?
I'm doing good. So I have a couple questions.
What?
I have a couple questions.
Sure.
So the MyDailyChoice brand, like the company itself, is that like just going to be going away? So like the MDC hat that we have is like going to be antique?
Yep.
Okay. The second question I have is, they split the company or Akashics off of the MDC brand, right? So is Josh still going to be the CEO of Akashics then?
I believe right now, yes, but his number one focus right now is to be one of the top network marketers in the field.
Okay.
So I believe that you're gonna, if you haven't seen it already, the faces of Akashic will be, probably Matthew and Ollie.
Okay. And then my next question was, when everything was like all bundled under MDC, we just had like one login and we were just like one company. So now, like the people that are a part of Akashics, how would we be a part of like a Immunotech as well? Because it would be like two separate plans.
Yeah.
But I thought that wasn't like allowed. You can't be in two different companies at the same time.
There's always been companies out there that have said that and even enforce it. Josh has never been that way. And Immunotech has never been that way. So they don't, the real sort of like deal is never to ever be sort of marketing a competitive product, right? Okay. So Immunotech is never going to have a digital. They're not going to do travel or trading. And Akashic's never going to do nutrition again. Or even be connected to a physical brand. So there's a whole different group of people that love digital versus people that like physical. They're just totally two different animals. And, and Atlanta is what allowed Josh to really make that decision.
Well, I
because
saw that there too.
yeah, because he said at the Atlanta convention, and of course I was in, some of the leadership ones, and you got the product people that love product, and you got the people that are digital that love digital. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And me, I've made all my millions marketing physical products. So 60, I would say, I know the number minus 10. So I'd say I've made 50 million in physical products, 10 million in digital. Yeah, so I like marketing a hero product for sure.
Well, if I guess if you are going to be going into both of the companies, you'd kind of treat it the same as when you were in My Daily Choice and you had all these different products. You
Yeah,
know, that
I will always focus on. See, that's a great point for you to bring up, Arthur. And you and I've had a lot of personal one-on-one conversations about this, and I have with other people. It's I understand the psychology of an entrepreneur. And I've always used that philosophy as a person that owns multiple McDonald's. And so when I see people that don't have that philosophy, and I walk up to them and I go, "So how you doing?" They go, "Man, I sold a lot of apple pies today." Holy shit, I'm selling apple pies. And I'm going like, wow. Wow, what do you care about the rest of the menu? No, no, I don't. I like apple pies. I'm going, all right. But me, because I lead with people wanting financial freedom, that's the way I'll lead with every company for 39 years. I lead with if I could show you a philosophy and a business model that would allow you to earn extra income and eventually quit your job. The magic of part-time, Jim Rohn. It's hard for me to do anything else, Arthur, because I've been doing it this way and getting incredible results from it.
right.
So between you and I, um, if people personally ask me about Akashics, I would send them that link. But it's going to be very obvious immediately where I'm going to be making most of my money.
Right.
There's people that have been on this product for 25 years. That's residual income. There's still people that eat at McDonald's. And so, me simply, I would be asking people, how many people are either A, making money every month with Akashics by trading, and how many people do you have active that are residually paying that monthly fee that you get paid on?
Okay.
And that's just the way I would say it to people. So do I believe that there's people in Akashics that are making incredible residual income? Not the kind I need. They're just not. I know what their volume is.
Yeah.
And so with digital products, unfortunately, with digital products, people have a short-term income. They have a short-term mindset. So when you look at any kind of digital, a person will reevaluate it every 60 days. They're looking at it. This is how much got taken out of my bank account. Am I making this money? Am I willing to do what it takes to make money? And when that answer is no, they stop their membership.
Well, they do that
Now,
with physical products too. If they don't take them, then they don't renew.
totally agree. Totally agree. Totally agree. So I just know, so that's why I made most of my millions in coffee. I just didn't have to get up in the morning and ask Arthur, "Hey, did you drink your coffee this morning?"
Yeah.
I never have had people know. I forgot that. I forgot that.
Okay. Well, that was it.
Thank you. Thank you, Arthur. I appreciate you. Yeah.
Arthur, thank you very much. Some really good questions there. Appreciate that. Let's see. Up next, we've got the John tier. John, welcome. Here's your. Go ahead, unmute yourself, and please share with us.
My brother.
What's going on, Robert?
My income. That's what's up.
Woo!
Man, oh my goodness. I didn't know what to expect from Josh when I first saw the first video. And the thing I was thinking to myself, oh boy, here we go again. Because I've been in some companies and they have just like been like, hey, and then a few years later it's like gone. And about 3 or 4 companies went out of business. I was like, oh boy, here we go again.
Yeah, it's have you ever seen that comic? I don't know what it is, but someone's like, "Can you believe that?" And then another person goes, "Can you believe that?"
Right.
So it's funny.
Exactly.
There are some people that have reached
So
out to me and
Robert,
said, "Oh my God, here we go again." I go, "I know." It's like this is 7. This is going to be number 8 for me, and I'm going to make more money faster. Ah, man, I'm so excited. You're so right. Here we go again.
yeah,
And they're
right,
like, that's not the way I meant it.
right.
And I go, listen, you didn't make millions in the other companies that you were with me? No, why is that? Why did I make millions and you didn't?
Humna, humna, humna.
So, yeah, it's not just timing for me, John, like I said. It's not just timing for me and an answer to prayers. I love that Jody and John are bold enough to say that as well. This is 100% answers to prayer for me. And there's like 3 things that this company has that I've never seen in any other company that I even looked at. There are people that have flagship products, but I've never marketed a hero product. What is a hero product? There's nobody else that has a product. Nobody.
That's important.
Nobody. So even if someone said, hey, did you see this product that Gary Brecka is talking about? It's supposed to help you with your glutathione. I go, does it have patents on it? No. Has it had $25 million of research? No. It's like, listen, let me just send you one page that you can go through. I have athletes, gold medal athletes on our product, and they're not paid endorsements. And someone I seen in the post, someone said, hey, did you know that you can buy Immunical, our hero product, from Walmart, from Amazon? And I go, yeah, I seen that. And they go, what's that about? And I said, well, the difference between my link and me sending you to Walmart is I'm making money to take care of orphans. So just tell everybody you want to go to Walmart. But Walmart is doing something uniquely different. Did you guys know if you go to walmart.com and put something in, if they can find it on the internet, there's a part of their company now that I guess will just go buy it and mail it to you. It's like, what they're actually being a middleman? Holy cow. It's like, that's pretty smart.
Yeah, they've always been a middleman. They make nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt
So
just put in
from
here that Amazon Hub has thousands of 5+ reviews. So that's the way I used to sell long distance, believe it or not. That was digital. That's where I was figuring out the other millions that I've made.
right.
And people would go, well, I can get long distance for the same cut as you do. And I said, yeah, but when I save people money every time they pay their bill, a percentage of it goes to support me and my family. And I go, if you found the cheapest product, why would you refer it to other people? They go, well, I haven't. And I go, well, I have because I'm financially rewarded to do so. So people are like, hey, I got it cheaper at so-and-so spot. And I'm going like, good for you. You need a chest or a badge. What is it? A badge or a pin or a chest to pin it on. I don't remember what it is, but it's like,
So, Robert, when I went to the page and you click on the link and it has this package, what I noticed is there is, if you scroll down slowly, there is another section in there that says if you, if like, it's almost, I'm just paraphrasing it. If you can't afford this pack, you can press here and it'll take you to a create a password area and you can have access to other packs that they have there.
Ah, good.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's of course, sales being sold. Everybody wants to sell the biggest, baddest product. I don't.
and I know, Robert, so we talked about this the other day. I know what you're going to do, Robert. You're going to talk
Yes.
to as many people as you possibly can, as fast as you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I've never seen a link to a website like this company. I mean, if a person was making a PowerPoint and you could come up with what's the first biggest thing, the second biggest thing, the third biggest thing, the fifth biggest thing, what does these have, right? And they just put them all in order on one web page. And then if you want to check out the athletes or see the scientific documentation or the patents, there's links within that same page.
so
I'm
that
like,
so that link is almost like a standalone presentation.
yeah,
That's all I need.
yeah.
That's all I need.
Now I know some people are going to look at some videos, but you guys go to the YouTube channel, their YouTube channel, and I haven't watched a lot of videos, but just really, really just, yeah, Lisa, I don't know the answer to that question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all I need these days. I just need, if you give
But
me a
you guys,
presentation I can send somebody to, I'm good.
yeah, you guys know that, man, as I get the information, I will share with each and every one of you how to be able to share everything.
Yeah, yeah. Because again, listen, I don't know much about this compensation plan, but if it's like any other compensation plan, you make money when products move. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
What a concept, right?
Yeah. It's really just that simple. You tell somebody they buy something, you make money, You don't
Right?
tell
Yeah.
anybody you don't eat. I mean,
People always tell me all the time, they go, well, I don't quite understand the compensation plan. And I go, a lot of people, a lot of money.
exactly.
And people go, well, I don't quite understand where they're supposed to go. That's because you haven't sponsored your second person. And they go, what? And I go, you only need to know that information when you get to your second person.
Right.
And they go, well, I haven't even brought in my first. And I go, and then you want to understand how the comp plan works.
Right, right. Because if I haven't learned anything from you, Robert, is that you learn what the comp plan does when you do what the comp plan says to do, and then it's
Yeah.
you put people in, and then you get to this. Oh, so that's how I got paid.
Yeah, to get to the highest positions, you have to have a fourth leg, the highest positions.
Mhm.
But that fourth leg can only be one person that's a customer that's buying every month.
Okay.
So they'll go through the comp plan either on Monday or Tuesday, and then I'll have a video on it, and then everybody's going to say, hey, how's the comp plan work? And I'm going to do just like I did with MDC. Here's Josh talking about the comp plan, but it's going to be Mike probably talking about the comp plan if it's not Ellie. They have a person just to do Zooms to explain the comp plan to people.
I'll see.
You got questions about comp plan? Yeah, you just set an appointment with her. She jumps on, shares with you all the stuff about the comp plan.
Yeah. See, again, like I said, give me a link. I'm just gonna talk to as many people as I possibly can. So that's all I need these days. I don't. All that
I'll
other
put
stuff
it.
is
I'll put
great.
it together, John. I'll put it together.
Yeah, that's it, man. I'm
I love
just
you,
saying.
brother. Thank you for believing in us.
Oh yeah, man. You listen. I've been around a lot of people in my entire life, and you guys are the best of the best. That's for sure. The whole
Love you, bro.
community,
Back at you.
in itself, whole community in itself is just great people, and I love that. I love
Well, I
that.
love you, man. I thank you for sharing some of the great things that are happening to you. You need to jump on one of our breakthroughs when you got time and share with people all the great stuff happening in your life.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna kind of refocus some of that. Coming up. I'm doing a lot of things. I got promoted to be the musical director. So now, so now,
Very
I've
well deserving. Very well
right.
deserving.
Yeah, I've got people, I got different like staff really that I'm dealing with too. So yeah,
Yep.
man, this is awesome. This is an awesome time. 2026. Woo wee.
Yeah. Yeah. Feeling the same way, man.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Love you guys.
Love you.
John, thank you so much. Good to see you, my friend, too, and welcome back. Yes, and congratulations. All right, lots of hands still up. We're going to try to get through them all. I don't know how much time you have, Robert.
Time.
You have time. Okay, good. Then we're going to keep it going. It's all I needed to hear. The next person up, Coach Bob. Go ahead, Coach Bob Johnson. Unmute yourself and please share.
Hey, Robert, I'm fired up. Let's go.
Yeah. 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 Hey, thank you for being so patient.
Oh, yeah. So, I was in another group with that Mike Portello,
Okay.
that Mike guy. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. The guy
You've
that's the
seen him.
president.
He's phenomenal. I mean,
Yeah,
that
he
guy's
is.
really good.
They didn't
Yeah,
bring it.
yeah.
They didn't bring it up on the call, I'm sure, for whatever reasons. But for you guys, the president of this company that's been with him for now 16 months, Mike has, sort of building the stuff behind the scenes. But he was the one that was hired, and he took It Works from hardly nothing to a couple $1 billion. So when you guys heard of a company called It Works and it just went like this, that was Mike. And so Mauricio just hired Mike, and he just started putting all this stuff together, and then here we are.
Yeah, I was in a Live Smart before Live Smart 360 before HempWorks, and that was doing really good. I mean, that product was really good too, and he's a phenomenal speaker. So it'd be nice just for you to interview him. I think that'd be awesome if you could get a hold of
That's
him
a
to
great
do that,
idea. That's a great idea.
because he's yeah, I would like to hear that. But
Okay.
that's my only question. I'll talk to you about other stuff later. But
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you how pumped up I am, and let's get it going.
Yes, it's going to be the best run ever. They told us there was 41 people that make over 10 grand a month, and all they do is they just have a customer base. That's $120,000 a year. And these people just build customers. That's all they do.
Yeah, and what I've seen out there, it's not like in the United States. It's all other countries. So I think anybody in the States, they haven't heard about this too much. So I think we have a big opportunity here with this. So I'm kind of excited.
None of us that are leaders that just came into this, none of us have heard about this company. So when someone says, there's two different ones. I think from my research, I found out that they're 29 years old, but then Josh says they're 25. So I don't know what's that based on, but let's go with the lower number. A 25-year-old company that did a promotion, and you needed about, I think, like 4,000 in volume to hit this promotion. And they had over 2,500 people that hit that promotion that got a vacation on a cruise ship. When is the last time, Robert Hollis, in 39 years, that there was 2,500 people that hit a position on a promo to get a free trip from the company? Never. Never. We're talking 30, maybe 150 leaders that qualify for something. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
And those 2,500 people are all from Latin America.
Wow. So, yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be fun, Bob. I'm looking forward to you and I masterminding and coming up with some great stuff, man.
Yeah. Love it. But
all right,
I'll let everyone talk, but you take care.
You too.
Coach Bob, thank you so very, very much. Before we move on, there was a question in the chat, and I think This is something that we're going to find out as we go, but Robert, maybe you know a little bit more. But
Okay.
Jane Faulkner came up with this question. I'd love to be involved, but currently under severe financial pressure. How do I get off this mountain and afford to sign up? And she says she's just being honest. And I did hear that some people said that there were packets that were inexpensive on the website. Plus, we've got the Monday is the the product training, and Tuesday's the compensation plan.
Right.
So I know that things are coming up to help answer that question, but do you have any insight beyond that?
Here's something that you guys will see in the next couple of days is unlimited wisdom can definitely be your bridge to earning income to be able to purchase whatever you need to with Immunotech. All right. So I'm going to show you how to be able to refer unlimited wisdom to get 40% on the packages that we have in that. Now, what do you need to do in unlimited wisdom to promote those and get paid? Nothing. You just need to be a member of unlimited wisdom. And so there will be, for people that I don't have a dime, I don't know how, I can't tell you guys how many people I've helped all over the world, including Nigeria, where people come to me and say, I not only don't have any money, but I don't even have the mindset to make any money. And I'm going, hey, I got you. So that's exactly what people can do. They can be a part of Unlimited Wisdom. They can connect people for free. If you can't connect people for free, that's what we need to be focused on first. So once you get people into Unlimited Wisdom, I will do my very best to show them the value of purchasing one of the paid tiers. And when they buy a paid tier, you will get paid. So we'll talk about that next week as well.
Fantastic. So, Jane, hang in there. And anybody else who that question helped out, thank you, Jane, for asking that question. We appreciate that. All right, up next, Sandy Baker. I see you hiding in there. Come on out. Play with us. Go ahead and unmute yourself and please share, Sandy.
Thank you. Thank you. Wait, let me put my hand down. Okay. I have 3 quick questions, and I know they're super quick. So the first one you said, when we get our little email, saying that we joined and everything, where'd you say to post that at? In the ATM group?
Yeah, when you should, once you go to the ATM group, you should just be able to log in. It'll probably have to be approved.
It was, yeah. It does have to be approved.
Okay, cool. So I would just post it in there and say, I got my founder's pack or whatever pack that you got. And then, when I did that, did you notice it didn't show the pack that I had?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
that was question 1. Question number 2, you said you joined under Chris. How did you do that? Because it didn't give me the option to choose anybody.
we made that decision a couple of months ago. So
that's terrible.
So when all this stuff went over, and that was even before before Josh made the decision to go with Immunotech.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
It was before even Akasha's got split away. I'm not Josh's best friend. I'm just one of his friends.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah, so we talked it over, and once he got a divorce, we were just trying to take less pressure off of him.
Gotcha.
So I was the only leg that was front level to the company other than Chris.
Okay, gotcha. And then my last question is that I'm playing with the app. So I'm looking around at the app and everything, and I can see that they fielded over all my customers from MDC. Do you know if those customers get an email from Immunotech?
They haven't yet.
Okay.
But they will.
They will. Okay.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's a great question you got answered for Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every one of them. And if you guys didn't hear, people for the Black Friday sale and probably for another month or so, people will still be buying all their MDC products through the MDC website. The link stays the same. Everything stays the same. The only difference is after next Tuesday, the Tuesday coming up, that will be the last MDC pay day. Now for Akashics, there'll be others, but then it'll just come from Akashics. But then starting that day, moving to the next week, our next income will be coming from Immunotech.
Okay. Those are my questions. Just one more quick thing. When you get on, well, it's my granddaughter on there now, but when you get on your app, you can see how much percentage-wise you have for your incentive trip, and I've got 7% now.
Sandy, man, this is gonna be a blast. It really, really is. It's gonna be an answer to some people's prayers. And some people don't like change. They don't like change. But me, every change for me is divinely guided. It's
Yes.
totally divinely guided. And like I said, there was so many jokes that we were saying as leaders, and unfortunately Josh was a butt of some of them. You know what I mean? But it's like, hey, I could call a number and talk to somebody at customer service, or we're not going to run out of products, not going to be out of stock, and products are going to here right away. And it's like my Hungarian people. This is crazy, you guys. We talked to them a couple of weeks ago when we all made the decision at Josh's place, and my Hungarian people log into Immunitech's website and it's already got some of their stuff in Hungarian. They've been asking for translation into Hungarian for over 7 years.
Oh.
When I got into this company, I had 758,000 people that speak Spanish. How much of our stuff right now is in Spanish? None. Immunitech, there's more stuff in Spanish than there is in English.
I'm just so excited for this.
Yeah,
I'm so
I'm
excited. I'm so
really
excited.
excited.
And Coach Bob, just whatever you do for your testimonials, you make sure that you put that in somewhere for all of us so we can copy you.
Yeah.
Okay. That was it. Thank you.
Sandy, I love you. It's going to be so fun to work with you.
Sandy, thank you very, very much. Got a couple of more hands here raised. Teej, you're coming up. You're coming up, so hang on. But Santa Corky was just a bit ahead of you. So Santa Corky, go ahead, open up. Please share. Of course, it's his time of year, too.
Hi there.
Hi, Corky. How are you?
Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, very excited. I went and to the MDC. Our church is MBC.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, MDC, and clicked on the app. And opened the app, and then found this where it says use the link. This is a Josh one has a link. I clicked on it, and then I filled out the stuff, and it showed the founders pack, and then it went away. And then it took me right into Immunitech.
Okay. What I would suggest that you do is log into your back office for MDC.
Okay.
So some people were clicking on that link, and there's something weird where they said if people go away from it or their phone app opens up, then they get sort of lost. So log into.
That's kind of what happened.
Yeah, log into MDC's website.
Okay.
And Immunitech should be a button right at top, and click on that and follow that.
Okay.
It's in your back office.
Yep.
It's in the back office.
The MDC back office, correct.
Okay. Yeah, kind of like what on the phone, but the phone was just a little weird.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's kind of what I didn't know. Gosh, how many days do we have before the founder pack goes away?
And end of the month.
That's a good buy compared to everything in here. I mean, it's like a giveaway, their cost.
Yeah.
Type
yeah.
deal.
It's there's not too many products that I see. Don't you guys think it's funny? God's got a sense of humor. How many of you have ever heard me say that products are not the deal? It's people.
Mm-hmm.
I guess God thought that was funny. He wanted me to market to people a great product.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that still means that I'm connected through you guys. I originally signed up under Terry, and then your deal. Okay.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right.
I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your trust.
Thank you so much.
You bet.
Thank you, Santa Corky. Appreciate you. Real quick question before we go to our last person. I'm going to assume that's the last one. Tej, you're coming up, so hang on, please. Rebecca David asked, Do we need to purchase the welcome pack if we are not buying a pre-made pack? Are you aware of that? Do you know? Or should she wait until Monday or Tuesday to find out about that?
No, I do know that I do know that the founders pack came with the welcome pack. So I didn't I it's funny. People probably keep asking, Robert, what did you do? I clicked the button, and when it came up, I put in my address and my credit card information. I click complete. Rebecca, I could have read all of it and asked questions, but no, I just clicked on it. Sandy's shaking her head, and I'm not making fun, Rebecca. It's like I didn't check or uncheck anything. I just just bought it. So I hope that helped you. If other people have a little difficulty too, just let me know.
Or you can obviously contact them, because I see that some people have put in the chat that they have contacted support and gotten some assistance.
Yeah.
Deb Grady is already saying yes, so this is good. Cool.
Yeah, there was also, I think wasn't there someone said that an email too is like MDC or something, MDC at immunitech.com if you wanted to
Yes.
do it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
MDC at immunitech.com. So you've got that to go to as well.
Thank
Cool.
you, Lee. I see Lee said that she called customer service too. I think that a lot of us don't even think of that option.
Or we do, but we don't get the answer.
It's like, what are you talking? Who's got customer service? This company does.
It's becoming an extinct species. Okay, so thank you very much for that, Rebecca. Okay, Tej, let's see, where are you? There you are. Go ahead, unmute yourself, and please share with us.
And thank you for staying awake.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. How are you today?
Well, I'm here.
Yes, you are. Did you know that you're not? Did you know that you're not only here, but you're a miracle, and there's no one that's like you?
Yes.
And because you're unique, there's people like me that love you.
Well, thank you.
There.
So, okay, I'm trying to figure out if I'm saying this right or whatever. I don't, sometimes when I try to get something across, it doesn't come across exactly right.
I understand.
But, so I work as a school bus attendant, and well, let me back up. I've got a couple of things I've been doing, like entrepreneur wise, really, really, really super low ticket stuff,
Yeah.
like, but I work as a school bus attendant, which is part-time, so I don't make any money with that. And I have added doing Uber Eats and DoorDash so I can get some more money to get into some other stuff.
Understand.
But then taking all my time away from anything with anything.
Understand. Been there. I know that doesn't sound like you believe that, but I was on workman's comp for 9 months. I totally understand not having a money for anything. I didn't have electricity. I was behind payments on my car. I totally understand being in a situation where even if you made good money that day, it's still not enough.
And then it takes your time away too.
Does
from
totally.
I do find pockets of time to like content for what I'm a part of, but I don't have enough time.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
I'm going to send you some audios, but I'm going to tell everybody elsewhere. One of the things that I've been doing recently with Unlimited Wisdom is that I'm just telling people that, sometimes we don't ask for enough help, right? So we might pray, we might believe in God, but we don't boldly go, God, you know where I am. I need help with this. I need help with this. I need help with this. And so Craig is going to post it here, but if you went to roberthollis.com/gifts, I have this link called Watched by the Word, and it's just audios that are just something that we can listen to even when we're doing something else that, that will put us in a place for faith to attract the things that we need to do what we
Okay.
really need.
Okay.
And I promise if you listen to them, it's not only going to change your attitude, it's going to change your energy and your vibration. And like I said, there's a lot of people that when people actually say that you have to have money to make money, that's not a true statement, TJ. It's not. And unfortunately, when we're in the place like you are now that I used to be, it is sad that a majority of the people that we personally know are also in the same situation. It is bizarre that when things are not going good, there's a lot of people we know there's things not doing good. But I promise you, I can show you exactly step by step to get your time.
With my I don't know why I'm even bringing this up, but like with my daughter who's 27 years old, whenever I asked her about getting into the deal one of the deals that I'm in, she said, "Are you making any money?"
Why wouldn't she say that?
And I'm not yet.
But why wouldn't everybody say that to you?
Right.
Okay, so when I told you where I was, right?
Right.
Why would people listen to me?
I don't know why.
They didn't. They didn't. But someone showed me, TJ, how to look at people and go, hey, do you know anyone that would like to make 6 figures a year? What is this? Watch this video. And if people went to me and they go, well, were you making any money yet? I go, no, I'm on workman's comp. I don't have any electricity in my home. I go, why would you ask me to teach you? And they go, I wouldn't. And I go, this person has to teach you. So all I did, TJ, is got really, really good at edifying and promoting somebody else. Like you said that you believe in God, right? If you were going to get someone to have salvation, would you tell them about God and a pastor or Jesus, or would you tell them about you?
I wouldn't tell them about me.
Me either. I'm going like, hey, if you wanna listen to me, then you can say, listen, I don't even really believe that God helps people based on you. But you don't have to look at me and my insecurities and my lack of belief in myself and me beating myself up. I'm a professional at beating the crap out of myself. And I'm really good at using the word can't. I'm really good at using the word can't. And after I say the word can't, I always tell people that I don't have any time and that I'm very tired. And I'm also a professional procrastinator, TJ.
Okay, that's okay, yeah. Right there.
So that's why I have to put them in front of somebody else.
Right.
Because if I don't put them in front of everybody else, then if I try to share with them what's going on, everyone would say no.
Right.
So I will show you exactly what to share with people where, it's because here's the funny thing about it is that if you realize how many people are believers in God,
right,
they all were believers in God because they heard God's story or Jesus's story.
Right.
They didn't become Christians because of my story.
Right.
So
right.
I'll show you how to do that. Does that sound neat?
Yeah.
You're in Unlimited Wisdom right now, aren't you? Good. What I want you to do is just go in there and click on chat, find me, Click on
Okay.
me and put a chat and send me a private message going, send me a short video that I'm supposed to send to people.
Okay.
And I'll do
So
the rest. I'll do the rest of the work. You put them in front of me and you
are
got to
you
just tell, yeah, TJ, you got to say, if, do you have a way to take a picture? You know what? I'll do it. I'm going to do it. Hang on 1 second. Okay. I'm going to tell you in a second to smile. Okay.
okay?
Okay. Smile. Okay. I'm going to send you this picture when you send me a chat, and you can say, you guys are never going to believe this, but I'm talking personally with a multimillionaire and I'd like to introduce you to him.
Okay. Hey, that's
And here's your answer to everything. So if they say, well, TJ, what is this? You go, why wouldn't you rather have this explained to you from someone that's made millions doing it?
right.
Why would you ask me? I got so good at this, TJ, that when I first met brand new people that are strangers, I would tell them all up front, hey, TJ, I need you to know that I'm an auto mechanic on workman's comp. And I make $900 a month, which is not enough to cover all my bills. I have no electricity. So when I share with you what I'm about ready to share with you, don't you think it would be ridiculous for you to ask me questions when I'm in the financial situation that I'm in?
Right. I mean, I get what you're saying totally.
Totally. And they go, oh, no, I get it. And I said, well, I'm working with this person that if you Googled his name, if you just went on Google or AI and put in, tell me a little bit about Robert Hollis,
Right.
you're going to be blown away. And I'm working personally with that guy. So can I send you a link to add you to the group where I can send you videos of you watching him? In fact, once you're in the group, he does lives 7 times a week. Every day he does a live. And you can go in there and ask him any question about anything.
You've made this so simple.
You know why I made it simple, TJ? Because I needed it simple for me.
Right.
So, and ex-auto mechanic on workman's comp that's dyslexic, that was a professional procrastinator that would use every awful word and statement to beat myself up. I had no self-confidence, no self-belief. In fact, I would think that a person should look at me. Jim Rohn used to say this all the time. He says, you don't want to take people out to eat that are successful. You want to take the brokest people you know out to eat and ask them what they did to get there, and don't do that stuff. Wait a minute, how'd you get there? Well, I went to college and got a degree and I got a job. It's like, okay, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
But TJ, thank you so much for being bold and asking that question. You don't know how many people you're going to help. This video is going to help so many people.
I was really, really afraid if he would step up and say anything, but Deborah in the comments, she's like, raise your hand.
Thank you, Deborah. Well, you know why Deborah did that? Because Deborah did the same thing years ago.
Right.
When I first met Deborah, the person that beat up Deborah the most was Deborah. And I made her stop that. So
it's like don't listen to me, but why wouldn't you listen to what this person that's a multi-millionaire why wouldn't you listen to them?
right.
Yeah.
And if people go, well, I just don't have time for that, Then guess
They
what? They just sorted ourselves.
wasn't clicking in my head because somebody else told me you need to learn to story tell. Let's tell other people's stories.
No, no.
Well, that
If they told you that, I'm sorry that they told you that. But like I talked about, that's why I asked if you believed in God.
right,
Because isn't it funny that there's a couple of scriptures? One, think about this. Jesus was told that he couldn't be a prophet in his own hometown.
right,
So that means, TJ, that when Jesus was around people that knew Jesus, they didn't believe him either.
that's kind of like your own people don't.
Ah,
Yeah,
your
your own.
daughter, your
Yeah,
daughter, friends, family members. So Jesus comes in and they go, listen, you're a carpenter's son. I've been waiting to talk to you because I have a loose leg on my table. And Jesus must be going like, are you out of your mind? I'm the Messiah. I just helped somebody get up from the dead. I just helped Lazarus be alive again. And you're asking me to fix the kitchen table? But that's the way everyone is. And so if you remember, Jesus told the disciples to go out 2 by 2. Well,
right,
why? Because when Peter goes to Petertown, his friends and family treat him the same way.
right.
So he brings Paul, and when they go there, everybody goes, hey, Peter, do you still smash beer cans on your head? No, I did that in high school, but I don't do that anymore. You know what I mean? And he's going, but listen, I'm here to tell you about Paul. And he says all these nice things about Paul. And this is so weird, TJ, why people do this. They don't know if anything that Peter is saying about Paul is true.
Right,
But because he's a stranger, they believe it.
right. And that's basically what I was meaning more.
I'm
I
here
don't,
for you. I'm here for you. You'll find so many other people in the group there that is for you. So then, isn't it funny? As soon as Peter gets everyone to believe in Paul, Paul goes, listen, I'm very blessed to have all these things happen, but you need to meet Jesus. And they
right,
all go to the square and listen to Jesus. And Jesus goes, I'm nothing. You should listen to my Father.
you know? Okay, so even Jesus was like, no, you need to
Yeah.
listen. Yeah,
Don't you find it even interested when Jesus would get up in the middle with all his disciples and he goes, I'm going to go pray to my Father.
know anything about all this, but if you go listen to Robert,
Yeah.
yeah,
And so the only extra interest I'll give you is you reach out to people and say, hey, do you know anyone that would like to make 6 figures a year?
right,
And they go, okay, TJ, what is this? And you go, why are you interested? And they go, yeah. And I said, listen, I'm just steering people to my dear friend, Robert Hollis.
right,
I'll connect you with his group. He helps people change their mindset and change everything about themselves for no money at all.
right,
If you don't believe it, Google his name, put Robert Hollis and Google and listen. I got a picture of me talking to this guy. I jumped on with him on a Zoom because a friend of mine, Deborah, and he not only pulled me up on the Zoom that I got a picture of, but he answered every question that I had.
right, right.
So you can do this.
Yeah,
You can't put a lot of people in front of me, TJ, without someone buying something.
this is going to sound weird, but I'm grateful you were where you were at once to be able to tell me how to do this.
Oh, yeah, amen. Yeah, there's a thing that I think that you'll love, TJ. It's impossible to have a testimony without a test.
Right,
And so if you would have seen me 40 years ago, I was a basket case. I was honestly thinking about taking my own life.
and
So I not only had nothing, They were telling me that I'd have to go through a second surgery on my knee. I have no identity. The only identity I had was an auto mechanic. So now I'm in an apartment with a pay or quick notice. I'm hiding my used car from the pawn shop because I got a loan on it. And I was 3 months behind with no electricity. And I was like, man, yeah, you know, I can't do anything. Bill collectors used to call me, TJ, and I would call them up, and as a joke, this is what I'd say to them: "Is there any way you can call me tomorrow at 7?" And they go 7 in the morning, and they go, "Why?" And I go, "Because I don't have any electricity in the house, and so I can't even set my alarm clock."
Wow.
So why don't you call me tomorrow? Because I don't have any money, but at least when you wake me up, I'll go look for a job. I mean, the bill collectors even felt sorry for me. And it was their job to go, hey, you know. But yeah, I believe in you. You're a miracle.
You.
We love you. I love you. So thank you very much for raising your hand.
Yeah, I can do this.
Yes, you can. What a perfect place to end this, Craig.
My goodness.
You bet. God bless.
Absolutely. Wow. I'm going to say that everybody really needs to watch this again. This whole Ask Us Anything. We've also got links in the chat, so I want to let you know.
I just thank God for having Deborah send TJ on here. You know, it's like we cover a lot of things on the Ask Us Anything, but to have TJ come on there and go, hey, and I'm going like, hey, this is what you do. And she goes, I can do this. It's beautiful.
And I think it was Scott McAvoy who also said that, you know, this is a retraining for a lot of people.
Totally.
Because it's been a while since this type of thing has come up. And this exciting of a thing has come up.
Amen.
So,
I agree, Scott. Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you, Scott, for bringing that up. Thank you, Tej, for bringing that out of Robert. And thank each and every one of you for being here on this amazing, and I'm going to say amazing, spelled AUA, Ask Us Anything Saturday. Amazing. How's that? So, again, just some, there's a lot of...
Nice hat, Rebecca.
Yeah. There's a lot that we've had in the chat to share. So please, if you want to grab all that information, including several links that we've talked about, go ahead and click the 3 dots in the meeting chat next to Ask Us Anything, and then click on Save Chat. The whole chat will download to your computer once we are done with this amazing Ask Us Anything. Amazing Ask Us Anything. Big shout outs to everybody who participated, not just you, but Jim Williamson, Bill Shoemaker, Lisa Marie Cook, Arthur Wainio, John Tier, Coach Bob Johnson, Jane Faulkner, Sandy Baker, Santa Corky, TJ, Rebecca David. You know, you guys brought all this together today. Thank you so much. And of course, Matt Hollis, bless you, my friend. Thank you for being our executive producer. And Scott, yes. Thank you, each and every one of you, for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. We will post this up in Unlimited Wisdom as soon as I can get this thing rendered and up. And then you guys can watch the replay.
Everybody give Craig a hand, man. It's like posting stuff up like crazy. I love each and every one of you. I see there's some new faces that jumped on. I wanted to say, I know Craig will let us all say goodbye in a second.
Absolutely. So until next time, please be good to yourselves. Be cash. Bye-bye. I am going to go ahead and ask everyone to unmute so we can all say so long and have a fantastic Saturday.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you. Great
Thanks,
job.
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you,
Scott,
Love you
Mayor.
Sandy,
guys.
Good
Mary,
luck,
Jim,
Good
everyone.
weekend, everyone.
Kelly,
Happy New
You,
Rebecca,
Robert. Love
Year.
you, Craig. Take
Lisa
care.
Marie,
Thank you,
Melody,
You're
Robert.
all
Jerome,
amazing.
John Tier, Scott,
Hey,
PJ,
you're
Sarah,
outstanding.
Santa.
Bless you all.
Thank you, Robert and Craig.
Thank you.
Love you.
Michael and Angela, Erlene, Kevin, Coach Bob, Jamie, Shauna, Kevin.
Love each and every one of you.
See you, Deb. See you, Bill. Love you
See
guys.
ya.
Bye bye. See
Love
you,
Bye.
you.
Chris.
Bye.
Say hi, folks.
Bye.
Say 261.